Hello children, this is Shruti, your social science teacher from Pramati Hillview Academy. Welcome back to your geography class. In our previous class, we have learnt about agro-based industries, the fifth topic below the concept of manufacturing industries. Isn't it children? Now, in today's session, let us learn a very important topic below the concept of manufacturing industries, that is about mineral based industries, the sixth topic. First of all, children, what are mineral based industries, or what do you mean by the term mineral based industries? Industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called mineral based industries. Come children, now let us learn more about the topic mineral based industries. As I said, industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called mineral based industries. Mineral based industries of India include iron and steel industry, aluminium smelting, and cement industry. Now, let us learn the above said industries one by one. Let us begin with iron and steel industry. The iron and steel industry is the basic industry since all the other industries such as heavy, medium and light depend on it for their machinery. Steel is needed to manufacture a variety of engineering goods, construction material, medical, telephonic, scientific equipment and a variety of consumer goods. Production and consumption of steel is often regarded as the index of a country's development. Iron and steel is a heavy industry because all the raw materials as well as finished goods are heavy and bulky, involving heavy transportation costs. Iron ore, coking coal and limestone are required for the production of steel in the ratio of approximately 4:2:1, and some quantities of manganese are also required to harden the steel. Facts about iron and steel industry. India is the largest producer of sponge iron, which is an intermediate product of this industry. In 2004, India was the largest exporter of steel, which accounted for 2.25% of the global steel trade. In the 1950s, China and India produced almost the same quantity of steel. Today, China is the largest producer of steel and China is also the world's largest consumer of steel. In 2014, with 86.5 million tons of crude steel production, India ranked fourth among the world crude steel producers. In 2014, per capita consumption of steel in the country was only around 60 kg per annum against the world average of 217 kg. Do you know children? Chota Nagpur Plateau region has the maximum concentration of iron and steel industries. This is because of the low cost of iron ore, which is locally available, other high grade raw materials available nearby, and availability of cheap labor. Most of the public sector undertakings market their steel through Steel Authority of India Limited sale, while Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited TISCO markets its products by itself in the name of Tata Steel. Though India is an important iron and steel producing country in the world, Yet, we are not able to perform to our full potential largely due to high cost and limited availability of coking coal, poor infrastructure, low productivity of labor, and irregular supply of energy. Although India imports good quality steel from other countries, the overall production of steel is sufficient to meet its domestic demand. Liberalization and foreign direct investment (FDI) have boosted the industry, but to produce steel competitively, better research and development is needed in this area. Do you know about mini steel plant and integrated steel plant, children? Come, let us know about these plants. Mini steel plants are smaller steel plants having electric furnaces. They use steel scrap and sponge iron. They have re-rollers that use steel blocks as well. They produce mild and alloy steel of given specifications. An integrated steel plant is large. It handles everything in one complex from putting together raw material to steel making, rolling and shaping. Now let us learn about aluminium smelting. Smelting is a process of applying heat to ore in order to extract a base metal. It is a form of extractive metallurgy. It is used to extract many metals from their ores. Aluminium smelting is the second most important metallurgical industry in India. Aluminium is light, resistant to corrosion, a good conductor of heat, malleable, and becomes stronger when alloyed. It is used to manufacture aircrafts, utensils, and wires. It is being used as a cheaper substitute for steel, copper, zinc, and lead in a number of industries. Aluminium smelting plants in the country are located in Odisha, West Bengal, Kerala, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu. In 2008-9, India produced over 15.29 lakh million tons of aluminium. Bauxite is the raw material used in the smelters and it is very bulky, dark reddish colored rock. Regular electric supply and an assured source of raw material at minimum cost are the two prime factors for location of an aluminium manufacturing unit. Now it's time to learn about cement industry. Cement is essential for any kind of industrial, commercial or residential construction activity such as building roads, houses, factories, bridges, airports, dams, etc. Cement industry requires bulky and heavy raw materials like limestone, coal, silica, alumina and gypsum. Regular electric power is also needed apart from rail transportation. The industry has strategically located plants in Gujarat that have suitable access to the market in the Gulf countries. The first cement plant in India was set up in Chennai in 1904. After independence, the industry expanded. Since 1989, this industry has increased its capacity and improved its process, technology and production due to decontrol of price and distribution and other policy reforms. Due to improvement in quality, Indian cement industry have made their market in East Asia, Middle East, Africa and South Asia apart from a large demand within the country. This industry is doing well in terms of production as well as export. In order to develop this industry, many efforts are being made so that adequate domestic demand and supply is generated. So, in today's session, children, we have learnt a very important topic below the concept of manufacturing industries, that is, about mineral based industries. Below this topic, mineral based industries, we have learnt about the iron and steel industry, aluminium smelting, and cement industry. To recapitulate, children, industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called mineral based industries. Mineral based industries of India include iron and steel industry, aluminium smelting, and cement industry. The iron and steel industry is the basic industry since all the other industries such as heavy, medium and light depend on it for their machinery. Chota Nagpur Plateau region has the maximum concentration of iron and steel industries. Aluminium smelting is the second most important metallurgical industry in India, and in 2008-9 India produced over 15.29 lakh million tons of aluminium. The first cement plant in India was set up in Chennai in 1904, and the cement industry requires raw materials like limestone, coal, silica, alumina and gypsum. I hope all of you have understood the concept, children. Meet you in the next class. Take care and thank you, children.